Welcome to part 2 in our series of tutorials on NC Wiseowl. In this particular section, we're going to talk about InfoTrack Student, and in particular, we're going to talk about how to look up magazine and journal articles, and more importantly, how to refine searches. To begin with, we want to type in the following link into our browser, www.ncwiseowl.org. That's www.ncwiseowl.org. When you type that in correctly, the following screen should appear. Now notice on the left side, you see a lot of different options. Select InfoTrack Student. This particular portion of the NC Wiseowl database is very good for doing current issue research, in particular medical research. So for students doing graduation project, I recommend this portion of the database more than any other because it has a lot of information that can help a large number of students doing current research. To access this portion, click InfoTrack Student. And notice we have the search window appears. Now pay close attention to the features on this window. They're very important. The first thing we need to be aware of is that under advanced search we have 3 search windows or fields to look in or to access. So therefore we need to come up with a search strategy that strings together at least 3 keywords that help us find information about our topic. The more specific those keywords are, the more success we're going to have using the database. So let's use the same ones we had in the first segment and try it in this particular portion of the database. Let's try sports and type in injuries and see what our results are. Now, we have 2 keywords, sports and injuries, and we look down and we have ways of limiting our results. We can limit to full text, which is what we want to do, which is the default normally. We also can limit them to peer-reviewed publications. We also can limit them to documents with images. So for our first part of our session, we're going to limit them just to full text. So we're going to do sports, injuries, and limit our documents to full text. Let's see what kind of results we get. Now notice on the left side, our results, or your results, we found 2,086 magazine articles, we found 718 journal articles, we found 6 books, 12,787 news articles, we found 31 images, 11 videos, and 94 audio clips or podcasts. So quite a lot. So now we have to ask ourselves a question. How do we begin to refine our searches to make these numbers more manageable? Well, the simplest way to do that is to come up with another keyword search or another keyword to make our search more specific. So if we go back and we have sports, injuries, let's do knees. And knees, we now have 3 specific keywords to string together. And now we're going to limit them to full text as well and see what our results are. Now notice our results have changed dramatically. We've gone from 2,000 some odd magazines to 296. A little more manageable. Academic journals, we've gone from a large 700 some odd to 67 articles. We went from 27,000 news articles to 1,800. So we're dramatically reducing our hits, but still that's quite a large number of hits. There's another trick we can do. In addition to refining our search keywords, we also can tell the database to refine it other ways as well. If we go back and we now have our 3 keywords, and we're pretty happy with those, then we also can limit our results to peer-reviewed publications. Now peer-reviewed publications are publications that are usually designed for academic journals in which the members of that particular journal or the reviewers of that particular journal are peers within the same occupation. The best example would be the New England Journal of Medicine, where the peers would be doctors that would get together and review a particular information for whether or not it would be accurate or not. The important thing about peer-reviewed publications is it is the best and the most authoritative information you can find in an article. So if you're doing science or medical research, you definitely typically want to try to select peer-reviewed publications. And since our topic lends itself to that, we definitely want to select that. So we click on peer-reviewed publications. We keep our 3 keywords, sports, injuries, and knees, and we click search and see what our results are. Now we've reduced to 52 academic journal articles. But wait, we can reduce the number even more. We can refine our searches even more. At this point, we now can limit by subject. Let's say we're doing knees. So we can relate related subjects. We have sports injuries, knee injuries. So we can do that. So we click on knee injuries. And now we've gone from 52 to 12 articles. But wait, we can refine it even more. We scroll down a little bit further. Now we can refine it by document type. We want full articles, so we click on articles. And now we have 8 articles that we can read and review. Now this is important to understand as we go through the process of refining our searches, is that first of all we find the most specific keywords we can, and then we'll use the other features, peer-reviewed articles, refining by subject, refining by document type, to refine our searches to a manageable list. We've gone from 2,000 to 8. Much more manageable.